Hi everyone, welcome to your June Alchemy Scope. I'm filming this on the Taurus new moon on May 17th. Here in the US, the new moon happens in a few hours, and it's happening on the 18th in Europe. It feels really good to film these on the new moon because this is the start of our new cycle. This is why I do these scopes. So it's the new moon, new month. And it's just richly imbued with the energies of the cycle itself. So I'm doing the card spreads today, and I'm doing this introduction today as well. So a couple quick logistical things before we get going. One is I want to sincerely thank those of you who have provided feedback and comments and emailed me personally, and new clients that have come forward. And I also want to really thank those of you who have donated. It's so appreciated, and it's so needed too. So I just really send you deep gratitude for that. It does not go unnoticed. It is so wonderful and so deeply appreciated. So thank you for those of you who have donated. These are time intensive to actually produce, so but I'm so thrilled to do it. So I love creating these, and I love having the support to actually continue doing them, which is great. And I want to send a special thank you out to Eileen Wilkinson, who sent me the most amazing little angel in the mail. And it came at the most opportune time. So thank you, Eileen. You and I are in contact, as you know. So the other announcement I have is that I have started a Patreon campaign, and this is an ongoing campaign. I'm really excited about this actually, because what it's doing is for those who are interested in contributing on a monthly basis, whether it be $2 a month, $11 a month, $22 a month, or $55 a month, there are different benefits that you get, different additional treats, I suppose, different educational tools, additional pieces, additional videos that you'll get depending on which level you wish to support me at. And at the $55 a month level, for those interested on having kind of a continual touch base, I'm offering, in addition to the other list of goodies that you'll get, is a free 30-minute Skype session with me every month. And for those, of course, we can tune into your current astrological transits that are at play. We can talk about your solar return. We can talk about your soul print. We can talk, if you've had the archetypal profile done, we can dive into your archetypes deeper. We can also, if you've not had it done, we can actually start to identify your archetypes, and we can go there. So, and that would be every month, a free 30-minute Skype session with me, in addition to these other benefits. So I'm going to add a link either up here on the video or down below, or both. So if you'd like to learn more, please tune in and share. I'm excited because I think this could lead to deeper investigations, a deeper portal of investigation between me and the viewers. And there's going to be like Q&A, and there's going to be some other pieces. There's also going to be a mid-month Alchemy Scope coming up for those who are patrons at a certain monetary amount. So you can read the details below. And one more thing before we get started. Many people, as you probably know, because you've likely asked this yourself, a lot of people ask about which sign is optimal for me to watch. Sun, ascendant, moon. And I will tell you that it's very clear to me, for those of you who are serious about your soul's growth, serious about your spiritual evolution, who have been working on it for a while, you will find that your ascendant sign, as it is for your astrological scopes, because when you tune into your astrological scopes throughout YouTube and beyond, you want to tune into the house that's affected by the planetary relationships that are at play. But in addition, the alchemy scopes are like that too, in that when you tune into your ascendant sign, your ascendant is your perspective on life. It's the horizon line, so it's your viewpoint of life. It's your perspective. And we are moving through this incredible time of deep personal shifts, deep collective shifts. Our perspectives are shifting radically. So it is the ascendant sign that is going to guide you most accurately for the month. Now, if you're somebody who is new to the soul evolutionary journey, who is really new to it and hasn't been doing a lot of work on themselves, you probably will resonate most with your sun sign. So you want to still tap into your sun sign. I mean, I still review my sun sign, but I have to tell you that in the last couple of years, I've resonated less and less and less with my sun sign and much more with my ascendant sign. Now, the other key is your north node. So if you do not know where your north node is located, what sign your north node is located in, find out. And in my online library, you can find out which sign your north node is in. There's a birth chart at the bottom of the online library where you access the dakinis, the meanings of the dakinis. So at the bottom of that page, there's a birth chart calculator. You want to tune into your north node because the north node is your soul's evolutionary journey. So more and more and more, just like your ascendant and your perspective that's evolving and maturing and growing and transmutating, so is your soul through the north node sign, see? So ascendant and north node, I would say, are your key scopes to look at. You still want to tune into your sun sign to see what the flavor is there. I have found for me that the sun sign is almost more of a sub-story that's playing out, and you might find the same thing. So it just depends. It depends on your beautiful, brilliant, unique constellation of self that is your natal chart and where the weight of impact is in that chart. So it's going to be different for everyone. You need to tune into that a little bit. And if you'd like a session with me, we can talk about that as well. But your ascendant and your north node, you really do want to tune into those, especially if you're serious about your evolution, about your growth, about your clarity, about your maturity. So that's all the announcements I had. I just wanted to make sure that that was clear. So let's talk about the Sabian symbol, the symbology that's imbued with this beautiful Taurus new moon that's happening in a couple of hours. It is happening at 26 degrees 55 minutes. And the Sabian symbol is an old Indian woman selling the artifacts of her tribe to passersby. There are many beautiful aspects to this symbol. One, it's a woman, the feminine. Next, it's an old woman, wise woman, mature woman. Next, it's an Indian woman, indigenous knowing, indigenous wisdom, whole knowing, connection to nature. Then it is this wise, mature, indigenous woman selling these artifacts, these creative formed elements from this indigenous tribe of wise, connected to nature information that is now being disseminated to passersby. There's something quite beautiful about that. So I'll let that sit with you a little bit, let it marinate with you a little bit. And so let's move on to the individual scopes. That symbology, as you know, talks about the macro cycle on the collective scale, because all of us are sharing that particular symbology that's imbued with this new moon. So that's on the macro cycle. So let's look at the different levels through this 6-point alchemy scope, what is likely to be unfolding for you this month. Hi Libra. So let's take a look at the I Ching hexagram that came forward to reflect the Libran microcycle unfolding over the next 30 days. You received number 25, Innocence. Now when we talk about the I Ching hexagrams, there are 64 total, and each hexagram, which is a stack of 6 lines, is constructed of 2 trigrams, a trigram of 3 lines at the bottom and a trigram of 3 lines at the top. Each trigram represents an aspect of nature, And for yours, 25 Innocence, the two trigrams that make up this particular hexagram are sky above, thunder below. So let me read here again. I'm using the language now from the visionary I Ching. A note that I might restructure how I interpret the I Ching in future scopes, but for now I'm using the visionary I Ching. Innocence implies a natural harmlessness, openness, and pure intentions, which are unsullied by ulterior motives. The state of innocence has less to do with age than attitude. Innocence springs from a heart that remains open to joy and wonder. Innocence, when guided by a firm faith in what is right, brings supreme success. Naivete, unanchored by the ability to discern right from wrong, on the other hand, brings misfortune. The hallmark of innocence is a willingness to treat all creatures with compassion and respect. Those who possess a pure heart are best guided by their instincts and intuition. Thinking too much severs links with the guidance of the heart, namely, a clear intuition and strong guiding instincts. Be wary of courses of action that require too much cleverness. Hi Libra, welcome to your June 2015 Alchemy Scope. So I'm here on a cool, overcast day. It is in fact the day of our Taurus new moon. Our new moon, new month cycle begins tonight. So here we are, so excited. I love doing these outside, and I just, nature just imbues a certain deliciousness to the spreads, as does doing this on the new moon. So it's imbuing a certain energy with it. The wind keeps blowing out our candle. So our physical candle is out, but I'm leaving the candle there because the spiritual candle is active, very active today. So this is the main theme. I'm using again my Siri deck, my 144 card deck that you're familiar with. And then I'm using the Druidcraft Tarot this month, and I went ahead and pulled one major arcana for each week so that we can see what little microcycles within your thematic story this month might be unfolding. There is going to be, and I'm not positive because I didn't look at last month's scopes, but there might have been something coming up for you recently, either last month or the month before, about faraway lands, about opportunity in faraway lands, or something drawing you to faraway lands. That is going to come up again for you. Again, I'm thinking that I recall correctly that this came up for you in recent spreads. So there's something coming up for you, Libra, about going away somewhere delightful. So you're going to have more either opportunity or thought about going overseas, going far from where you live. Something that's going to be something that wants to bring you great joy. Something that will be a healing experience for you. This could be, by the way, healing could be sexual. It could also be like a spa or some sort of a healing retreat. And it also, of course, could be, it's simply what is calling to heal you. That on a bigger scale, going away might be exactly what your soul is needing for you right now in order to heal yourself. That it will be food, nurturance for your path ahead. So if you are considering a trip, Libra, abroad or far away from where you live, and even, by the way, if it's not far away from where you live, but it could very well be overseas, if you have been considering a trip, you might want to really deeply look at that again, because something meaningful is hiding there for you. Something meaningful is hiding. It's there for you. There's some level of alignment to your soul. This came up in the soul sector. So there's something delicious awaiting you that will align you, Libra. So there's something interesting awaits. Something special. The occasional card means happening not that frequently. It could mean rare. It's special too. Something on an emotional level could be this place, this faraway place, and you might already know what this place is as I'm doing this spread, or it could emerge for you during this next monthly cycle. But there's something that is going to really strike some lovely chord within you, a rare chord, something that really makes you believe in things in a new way. It's going to be a meaningful place for you. Whatever this place is, it's going to be delicious, right? So let's take a look at your weeks. So you received the Hermit card for the first week. And of course, the first week of June is really the first week after the new moon, which is tonight, Pacific time. It's the 18th in Europe. But this first week is the Hermit. The Hermit is about knowing that the wisdom lies within, and it is about taking time to go within, to really access that deep, infinite well of knowledge and wisdom which lies within you. So, interestingly enough, the healing card came up. So it could in fact be that maybe in this first week after this new moon, something presents itself. Something presents itself about a retreat or something where maybe it's a meditation retreat or a yoga retreat or something, similar, a raw foods retreat, something that takes you into more of yourself. Now, the second week, you receive the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about the will to surrender, the will to suspend. He does this willingly. This card doesn't show it, but a lot of the tarot decks show a halo around the head of the Hanged Man. It's the enlightenment that comes when you surrender, when you suspend your will to be right to kind of the will of the cycle at hand, and you get enlightened by it. You allow life to happen, and you can absorb from that cycle, and you glean great wisdom by doing it. In the second week, you are going to get to a place of surrendering a bit to what's happening and to allowing it to inform you, to allowing it to be the food for your path. So, interesting. Okay, so in the third week, and you're getting all upright so far. So in the third week, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is about experience. It's about life experience. It's about the flow, the cycle, the ups and downs. It's about everyday experience that helps grow us. It is the interface between us and other. It is the interface between us and our context. It is life experience. Upright, it's the flow. Things are flowing. New experiences are coming and going. So you are going to have some new cycle begin in the third week. So maybe in the third week you decide to go on that trip. Okay, so then in the fourth week, you have the Star card reversed. The Star card is about faith. The Star, as we talked about in the last month's scopes, comes after the Tower. The Tower is about the dissolution. It's about insight, actually. The original meaning of the Tower card was really just insight. Deep insight, though. Deep catalytic spiritual insight that does inherently destroy everything that was unsustainable upon which it was built, this tower. But after these catalyzing events, and the Tower card can mean, a more physical destruction of some sort, but for you, it feels very spiritual. It feels like this is a spiritual journey for you. You will, instead of getting to this place of faith, because the Star is about, after the Tower comes the Star, which is about seeing the light, the dot of light in the blanket of the dark sky, yeah? So here it's reversed in the fourth week. It could mean that you are struggling a bit with having faith with what's unfolding. It could be that the beliefs about what's hiding is challenged a bit. in that 4th week. So your beliefs about the big truth out there could in fact be, you might be questioning them, if that makes sense. That you're not going to trust it so much. And actually, I will share with you that the trust card, right before I did your spread, the trust card flew off the top of the deck. It was the top card in my Siri deck, and it flew off by the tree. So it could be that your faith is going to be not coming so easily to you in the 4th week. But again, when we know these trajectories, when we know these storylines that might be unfolding for a majority of us, we can simply pay attention. See, that's the brilliance of divination. We can attend, we can see the cycles, and then we can turn this upright so that you can know the test is faith, and I will choose faith. So turn it around, Libra. Turn it around so all of them are upright. It is going to be a brilliant month for you, I have to say. There's definitely, it's juicy, and it's very thematic with this place. Whatever this place is that's calling you will be a healing place. It will provide nurturance for your path ahead. It's speaking to big truth for you. There is some alignment that can happen for you at this place. And again, it might be that you know of this place already, or it could be that it emerges for you, that some opportunity presents itself this month. So let's take a look at Doreen Virtue's Ascended Masters deck, and we'll see what the particular. Oh, beautiful. So you have right Thoth. I'm going to read this from Doreen's deck. I rarely get Thoth. I've gotten him before, but this is about literally writing. He was a transcriber. Let me see what she says. You drew this card as a concrete reminder to write. You've been receiving lots of signs and feelings to write lately, so let this card be the message that leads you to take action. Get out a pad and paper or your laptop computer and begin writing. Don't worry about punctuation, grammar, or spelling, as you can take care of those details later. For now, just express your thoughts and feelings as they flow into your mind and body. What she's referring to there, by the way, is the artist's way. It's morning papers. It's about letting your thoughts go on paper without any care for what's being said, just writing. And you do it for about 10 minutes every morning, and it's highly beneficial. Keep a daily journal of your feelings and experiences. Write down your intentions, goals, and desires. Channel messages from your guides and angels. Your life purpose involves writing. Write an article or a book. You know, it could be too, I will say, that Libra, it could be very well that whatever this is in faraway lands, a healing journey that's in alignment with big truth for you. If you are a writer, an author, a blogger, some sort of other creator that deals with communication, because it doesn't just have to be writing. It could be videos, it could be artistic projects, a variety of things, methodologies, and in different arenas. I would say that it could be that this place in faraway lands could be a retreat place, for example, to enable you to write. So if that rings a bell for some of you out there, it could be a writer's retreat, or it could be a retreat where you just have silence and you're able to attend to the projects that are calling you. So that's pretty good. So let's see which archetypal quality set is calling to be. Ooh, beautiful. So you received Mystic. So this is Carolyn Miss's Archetype deck. This particular, as we do every month, the Archetype quality set is what is calling to be matured within you this month. And you received Mystic. The lower frequency manifestation is delusional rapport with the divine, and the high frequency manifestation, what wants to be matured, revels in intimate union with the divine. And again, if this is a healing retreat, a meditation retreat, a yoga retreat, a raw foods retreat, something, a writer's retreat. You know, this quality set will inherently, and again with the Hermit too, and the Hanged Man, and the Wheel. I mean, there's lots referring to a deep spiritual union inherently in the theme for this month, but the fact that this is also coming up, revels in intimate union with the divine. Libra, how beautiful is that? Because that is going to bring you the big alignment, the thing that's hiding. If you are looking for some transformation, something new to begin, this month could be ripe for you. So let's see what else we have for you this month. So when we move on now, Libra, to the final component of your alchemy scope, let's look at the Dakini goddess that is coming forward to reflect a suggestion for an embodiment for you. And the qualities, when these are embodied, could optimally serve your flow, your evolution, your bliss this month, your ability to be in least effort with what is happening or what cycle you're moving through. You received number 22, Tara. And I'm reading here, again, this is from Penny Slinger 64 Dakini Oracle. And I'm reading a couple different segments here for you. And if you'd like to dive deeper, the full PDF is in the online library, and you can access that link below this video. Born from the water of tears, Tara dwells in the mind sky and affects the air of consciousness with the fire of her inner light. It is said that Tara was born from the tears of Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion. Tara is an important and popular deity in the Tibetan pantheon of goddesses and gods. She is known for her willingness to step down and help sentient beings, especially in her form as Green Tara. Her name means savioress or star, as she is a guiding light. She is Buddha Queen and Mother. Tara is presented in the form of a Tibetan Thangka painting, framed in silk brocade. White Tara is seated on a lotus throne. Her radiance is depicted as a halo, an aura of pink, turquoise, and rainbow light. Her portal is the access point into the Pure Land. Her realm contains Himalayan peaks and lakes and is bathed in the pink light of the pre-dusk time. The sun and moon are her attendants. Her expression is calm, but she has a ferocious aspect. She has 7 eyes, a 3rd eye on her forehead, and eyes in the palms of her hands and on the soles of her feet, revealing that compassion springs from total awareness. She is connected with the moon and is seated on a lunar disk that rests within a stylized lotus. The sprouting lotus branch she holds depicts 1 bud, 1 half open, and 1 flower in full bloom, representing the past, present, and future as stages in the process of enlightenment. Her body is made of white light, like sunlight on snow. She exudes luminosity. She is etherically delicate and regally majestic. She is dressed in lustrous silk and bejeweled. Her right hand is resting on her right knee, its palm turned outwards to give to all beings. Her left hand in front of her breast is in the mudra gesture of bestowing protection from the heart. Tara's lotus floats on a lake of translucent turquoise water. She has an offering tray of wish-fulfilling jewels. A blessing from White Tara. Tara is known for her ability to work miracles. If a miracle is needed in your life, Tara is here to assist. She is compassion in action, wisdom, and awareness. Entry to the pure land of the Buddhas. Treasure moments of quiet reflection. Address physical and mental ailments by stilling the mind. White Tara is here to help. She wants to provide entry into her world of luminous tranquility. Cultivate awareness that arises from a place of inner centeredness and calm.